Memorial Day. Memorial Day in the United States of America is a day, the last Monday of May, in which we remember those who died in active military service. Love and respect to them. I don't want to pander to any group, but I always want to show love and respect. I've known people in my life that have served in the military, mainly because it was an ends to a meaning that they got involved in it because they had nothing else productive and positive going on in their life, and there was a good pension plan and a good way to do something productive with their life and make some money. I've also had a family member lose their life in service, so I understand it. But in this video, it's not going to be centered around active military people who've lost their life. This video is to remember those who are dead, who live in society. And Memorial Day, a Monday, after a long weekend, a Monday becomes a memorial service for their life. Because after having 3 consecutive days off of work, tomorrow, Tuesday, will be a day of great grief. Great grief and great relief. For many people, they live an uninspired life that they slowly got seduced into. They got out of school, they got out of the military, and then they began to acquire a house or an apartment, and then they got lonely in this big house or an apartment, and then they got into a relationship, and then maybe they got a couple pets, and then maybe they had a kid, and then slowly but surely they were seduced into a life that has become a burden. It's become depressing. And last Friday, in the beginning of Memorial Weekend, they were getting ready to celebrate, like, maybe life isn't too bad because I have 3 consecutive days off of work. And they planned this great weekend that was going to re-inspire them. And maybe they traveled down to the shore and they planned all these things, but maybe the shore, the beach area was packed. And maybe the people that they were trying to meet up with, their friends, their family member, it was a burden. It was a rushed, filled, packed environment where no one was comfortable. Everyone was trying to please everyone else. Everyone was dressed up in tight clothes and out of shape and eating unhealthy food. And the whole weekend was just this mash of uninspiration. The opposite of what people thought on Friday. So here it is on Monday, one more day to give it a shot, and there's no energy left. People are waking up, they got to leave the Jersey Shore or wherever they at. They got to head back north to their uninspired house or their overpriced rent apartment in the suburbs, by some ShopRite grocery store, by their job that they hate. And they feel like they are the walking dead. They'll wave a flag today to try, oh yeah, let's have a hamburger for Memorial Day weekend. But it's the last oomph. But some people, it's a sad day for the people who are alive and dead. There's people walking around that are dead. And tomorrow, Tuesday, will either be a day, for some people it's a day of great relief because they actually get to go back to work. I've met people in my life, believe it or not, on a Tuesday after a long holiday weekend, they enjoy going back to work because they have something to do that reminds them that maybe, it just takes them out of their misery of everyday life because they've had off for 3 consecutive days and they say, oh shit, my life sucks. Because they've looked around, they thought after working all this time and having 3 days off, they said, finally I get to live life. And then they look around at the life that they were seduced into with their bills and their person that they're in a relationship with and their kids and their pets and all the people they went to meet and greet, their friends, their family. And they say, oh, I hate my life. I hate my friends and family. And then they got to lie to themselves and cook a hamburger on the grill because society says today you grill, you cook out. And he said, I hate my life. Thank God tomorrow I get to go back to work. Secretly in their mind, they're relieved, even though they're going to fight traffic and hate life tonight. I woke up to this illusion years ago, and I don't mark like many people do, I don't mark Memorial Day weekend as the beginning of summer. I moved to Florida because I was uninspired with New Jersey, because I want to live an endless summer. That's number one. That was part of rebuilding, re-engineering my life away from the life that I was seduced into. You don't grow up in a town, in a state, and buy a place close to your friends and family members, because what you're going to realize is you're not inspired by them, and you have to spend all your time around them because you were just taught that always family and friends are everything. Get out of here. Your life, your dreams, your creativity, your vision for your life is your everything. That's why you were created, right? Did people have you? Did people give birth to you just so you can be a ornament in Memorial Day weekend? Or did they give birth to you so that you can become a man or a woman and start to think about your life and redesign your life so that you don't have to walk around like the living dead? So I moved to Florida because I wanted endless summer. I didn't want to have to wait 6 months before hot weather comes and then celebrate it. And then before you know it, it'll be Labor Day. Everybody will be packed at the Jersey Shore. And then say, finally, I can stuff my face because now I don't have to fit into a bikini for another 8 months. And then next Memorial Day weekend, they'll be wearing a black tarp as a bathing suit. Let me tell you something. Part of rebuilding your life is figuring out, where do I want to live? Where do I want to live, and how can I make a living in that area? And then if you guys spend 2 years, 3 years, whatever it is, it took me a couple years to reposition your life where you want to live. That's part of living alive. Okay. And then number 2 is you have to realize friends and family ain't everything. And if you spent Memorial Day weekend rushing around to meet at certain events, your friends, your family members, and it was packed and you didn't like what you were doing, but you just did it out of obligation, you realize you're dead. You're alive, but you're dead. And you wish death upon yourself. You're pro-life, but you say, I wish I was dead. I understand that. But look, part of life is saying, you know what? I have to build my life away from my friends and family. Because if they truly love me, they want me to live my life. They don't want me to hang around and take care of them, because why'd they have me? To be an indentured servant? Did you have your children so they could be your indentured servant? Or did you want them to go out there and create a life for themselves? So you have to go out there and do that, guys. And not feel guilty about leaving your friends and family behind. They're not destitute. Many times, again, I've always said, like, people leave on this channel like, oh, I'm staying at home to take care of my family. Yeah, right. How much rent do you pay? How many bills do you pay? Do you steal your mother's Social Security and then order pizza using her credit card and say, hey, Ma, I'm ordering pizza with your credit card. Do you want anything? Yeah, I know you're taking care of your mom. Yeah, you're taking care of your mom, all right. Some people out there are so damn sneaky in what they say and what they do. They're a disgrace. They're not caretakers. They're damn undertakers. They got their mom. They can't wait for their mom to pass away so they can take their inheritance and liquidate their assets. Please, don't give me no guilt trip. I want you to go out there and build your life while your parents are still alive. Now, if they're destitute, that's one thing. But most chances are they're not destitute. They're sitting in their room. You're ordering pizza with their credit card. Come on, guys. Don't walk around like someone who's dead. Go out there. Where do you want to live? How can you make an income? What do you want to do with your life? Do you want to do YouTube? Good luck with that. I enjoy doing it. That was part of me redesigning my life. And sometimes I think, Sam, you may have to redesign again. But whatever you do, nothing's perfect, guys. I often share on this channel. I make videos sometimes saying, life sucks, this sucks, but I try to stay positive. I keep doing my thing. I keep uploading videos. Some people take a hiatus. They take off of YouTube for a year because they say, oh, I wasn't inspired. I wasn't happy. I didn't want you to see me like that. That's why some people don't understand my channel, my energy, because I upload videos every day. Whether I'm inspired, uninspired, mad, happy, sad, so they don't know how to take that. Because all they see on YouTube is people who are fake happy. They only upload videos when they're happy. That's like, that's like dating a girl. You only see her when she's happy, and then you marry her, and you realize this is a miserable chick, or it's a miserable dude. So what I can tell you is, don't walk around like the living dead. On Memorial Day, you look around, most people, they're dead. And they're not even in the military. They're just taking care of their mom, buying pizza on her credit card. Yeah, you're taking care of your mom. And this is my thoughts on Memorial Day weekend. I want to live a life inspired on a life that I designed. Peace and love.